Arthritis got you feeling stiff and grumpy? Don't let your diet add fuel to the fire. While there's no magic food potion to banish arthritis completely, certain dietary choices can worsen your symptoms and leave you feeling like a rusty hinge. Imagine this: you wake up feeling surprisingly spry, your joints move with the grace of a gazelle, and even that morning cup of coffee tastes like a victory dance on your taste buds. Sounds pretty amazing, right? Well, ditching these 11 sneaky culprits from your diet might just be the key to unlocking that arthritis-free dream. So, grab your metaphorical magnifying glass and join me on a culinary adventure. We'll uncover the 11 food suspects, understand their mischievous ways, and equip you with delicious alternatives to keep your joints singing and your taste buds happy. Remember, knowledge is power, and when it comes to managing arthritis, informed choices can make a world of difference. Let's embark on this journey to a healthier, happier, and pain-free you, one delicious bite at a time. 1. Processed and fried foods. Navigate your arthritis journey wisely by steering clear of processed and fried foods that can potentially exacerbate inflammation. Processed foods often contain high levels of refined sugars, unhealthy fats, and additives, contributing to systemic inflammation. Fried foods, known for their trans fats, can also trigger inflammation and worsen arthritis symptoms. To promote joint health, opt for a diet rich in anti-inflammatory foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Minimize your intake of processed snacks, sugary beverages, and fried treats to help manage arthritis discomfort. 2. Sugary beverages. If you're managing arthritis, steer clear of sugary beverages to support joint health. High sugar intake has been linked to increased inflammation, which can exacerbate arthritis symptoms. Sugary drinks, such as sodas and sweetened juices, not only contribute to inflammation but can also lead to weight gain, adding extra stress to your joints. Opt for water, herbal teas, or natural fruit-infused drinks to stay hydrated without the detrimental effects of added sugars. Make mindful choices to nourish your body and reduce the impact of inflammatory triggers on your joints. 3. Red and processed meat. When grappling with arthritis, consider limiting your intake of red and processed meats to promote joint health. These meats contain compounds that may trigger inflammation and worsen arthritis symptoms. Processed meats, like sausages and hot dogs, often contain additives that can contribute to inflammatory responses in the body. The saturated fats in red meats can contribute to inflammation, so choosing lean cuts and incorporating plant-based protein alternatives can make a positive difference. Taking these steps can contribute to a holistic approach in mitigating arthritis symptoms and fostering a healthier lifestyle. 4. Dairy products. If you're navigating arthritis, it's prudent to consider limiting certain dairy products to promote joint health. Some individuals may experience increased inflammation and joint pain with the consumption of certain dairy items. High-fat dairy products, such as whole milk and certain cheeses, contain saturated fats that can contribute to inflammatory responses in the body. Consider opting for low-fat or non-dairy alternatives like almond or soy milk. These alternatives provide essential nutrients without the potential inflammatory effects associated with certain dairy products. Prioritizing a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins can further support overall joint health. 5. Nightshade vegetables. Nightshades, including tomatoes, bell peppers, and eggplants, contain alkaloids that some individuals find may exacerbate arthritis discomfort. While research on this connection is limited and varies among individuals, some people report relief from arthritis symptoms by avoiding nightshades. Consider experimenting with an elimination diet to identify potential triggers and observe any changes in your symptoms. Opt for alternative vegetables like leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables, and carrots, which offer essential nutrients without the alkaloids found in nightshades. 6. Refined carbohydrates. For those managing arthritis, steering clear of refined carbohydrates can be a wise dietary choice. Foods like white bread, pastries, and sugary cereals fall into the category of refined carbs, which can contribute to inflammation and potentially worsen arthritis symptoms. These foods often have a high glycemic index, leading to spikes in blood sugar levels and triggering inflammatory responses in the body. By making thoughtful decisions about your carbohydrate intake, you empower yourself to manage arthritis more effectively. 7. Excessive alcohol. If you're contending with arthritis, curbing excessive alcohol consumption is a prudent step toward managing your symptoms effectively. Excessive alcohol intake can contribute to inflammation, potentially exacerbating arthritis discomfort. Alcohol can also interfere with the effectiveness of certain medications prescribed for arthritis. While moderate alcohol consumption may not have a significant impact on arthritis for some individuals, excessive drinking can lead to dehydration and compromise the body's ability to manage inflammation. Prioritizing moderation in alcohol consumption aligns with overall joint health and supports a more comprehensive approach to arthritis management. 8. Omega-6 fatty acids. When dealing with arthritis, it's advisable to pay attention to your omega-6 fatty acid intake, as excessive amounts can potentially contribute to inflammation. While omega-6 fatty acids are essential for overall health, an imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids in the diet may promote inflammatory processes. Common sources of omega-6 fatty acids include vegetable oils, processed snacks, and certain fried foods. To maintain a healthier balance, opt for oils with a better omega-6 to omega-3 ratio, such as olive oil. Additionally, incorporating omega-3 rich foods like fatty fish, flax seeds, and walnuts into your diet can help counterbalance the inflammatory effects. 9. Salt and high-sodium foods. If you're grappling with arthritis, it's prudent to limit your salt and high-sodium food intake, as they may contribute to inflammation and worsen arthritis symptoms. Excessive salt can lead to water retention and swelling, intensifying joint discomfort. Steer clear of heavily processed foods, canned soups, and salty snacks that often contain high levels of sodium. Opt for fresh, whole foods and use herbs and spices for flavor instead of relying on salt. Prioritizing a low-sodium diet aligns with an anti-inflammatory approach that supports overall joint health. 10. Artificial additives and preservatives. Individuals dealing with arthritis may benefit from avoiding artificial additives and preservatives in their diet. These additives, commonly found in processed and packaged foods, can trigger inflammation and potentially worsen arthritis symptoms. Steer clear of foods with artificial colorings, flavorings, and preservatives, as they may contribute to joint discomfort. Opt for whole, fresh foods and cook meals from scratch whenever possible to reduce your exposure to these additives. By choosing a diet rich in natural, unprocessed foods, you support joint health and minimize the potential impact of artificial additives on arthritis symptoms. 11. Gluten-containing foods. For individuals managing arthritis, steering clear of gluten-containing foods may be beneficial. Gluten is a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye, and some individuals may experience sensitivities or intolerances to it. Inflammation triggered by gluten consumption may exacerbate arthritis symptoms for those with gluten sensitivity. To reduce gluten intake, opt for gluten-free grains like rice, quinoa, and gluten-free oats. Choose whole, unprocessed foods to avoid hidden gluten in processed products. Embracing a gluten-free diet may contribute to overall joint health and alleviate potential triggers for inflammation associated with gluten sensitivity. Living with arthritis can feel like a constant battle, but what if you could win some skirmishes on your plate? While certain foods won't magically erase your pain, understanding their inflammatory potential can be your secret weapon. Think of it as an upgrade, not a deprivation. Remember, you're the chef of your own well-being. Every mindful choice is a step towards a pain-free groove. Don't see it as restriction, but as an exciting culinary adventure. Experiment with new flavors, discover hidden gems in the produce aisle, and nourish your body with love on a plate. So, put on your metaphorical chef's hat, whip up a delicious anti-inflammatory feast, and move towards a life where pain doesn't dictate the menu. Remember, consulting a registered dietitian or healthcare professional can personalize your recipe for success.